Cancer, sun, moon, and rising. It's a lot. I feel like you guys are still somewhat recovering from your shadow season, Capricorn season. But what I do know is it has exposed you to the new mountaintop. It's funny as I say that I'm looking at the mountains outside of my window. It's like you know what the next thing you need to mount, the next thing you need to climb, the next obstacle, you know what the next thing to charge at. You you know the next pinnacle. And I feel like you're forward marching towards it. You're not showing up. Not all of you are showing up like the crab. Not all of you are sidestepping this shit. I feel like some of you are doing your part to go straight forward incline. Some of you, it's a lot. Let's grab your shit. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Aquarius season 2026. Like I was saying, I feel like some of you have found, like, you're in your shell, you're in your crab shell, but you have strengthened the muscles that are required in order to like climb and incline, to climb forward. Some of y'all are still fucking around and sidestepping, and you're gonna go, she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes, you know what I mean? And I feel like come hell or high water, whether you sidestepping or going like forward and being direct, I feel like you need to realize you're going up. Things are on the up and up. There's just a lot to manage right now. There's a lot of juggling that's going on. I feel like you need to remember that you are the first archetype of the mother. Cancer is the sign of the good mother. You are feeling all of this collective rage, all the collective hate, all the collective outrage. Some of you are numbing, lying yourself to it because it's so overwhelming. Some of you are just immersed in it and you're crying and you're outraged and you're freaking out. Whichever end of the spectrum that you're on, I just feel like you know what the next thing to charge at is. Now it's just about balance. That full moon in Leo is going to help you get that bitch acidness up out your system. That new moon solar eclipse that we're having in Aquarius is changing where you're going in life. And I just feel like right now, Aquarius season is about assessing the balancing out, the balancing act. What are you juggling? Is everything that you're juggling yours to juggle? I feel like there are really important decisions that are coming up to be made in Aquarius season, and you do not need to be making these decisions from a place of pain, but from a place of pure curiosity, inquisition. Like there's something about inquiring more, not operating out of darkness. I don't feel like y'all are in this, like, I mean, everybody is different, but I just feel like you're coming out of the dark night of the soul. So I'm ready to dive in. Hydrate, light it if you need it. You probably do. I'm gonna clear out any funky ass energy. Welcome in my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, Holy Spirit, my benevolent ancestors. Thank you for the most useful, helpful, divinely aligned messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aquarius season 2026. Be sure to check out that Aquarius season astrology video that has all the important astrological transits and dates that you need to know about for you, Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Always just pay attention to the moon phases. Pay attention to the new moon, what new moon and full moon that we're having in that season right now. Uh, the moon phases, the lunations that we're having are on the Leo and Aquarius axis. Leo, I will. Aquarius, I know. So there is a release with the full moon in Leo. There is some sort of a release or a harvest that's coming in when it comes to like your willpower, what you're channeling your energy into, your heart, romance, children, sports, delights, competition, self-expression. There's a release or a harvest that's coming there. And I feel like there are very important seeds to be planted. There is a cosmic rerouting that's coming when it comes to your knowing, when it comes to hope, wishes, friends in higher places, your future. You don't have a lot of control there, but I do feel like you get to plant seeds and plant seeds of action. Do your actions match your ambitions? All right. I'm ready to dive in. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. First card out is the King of Cups reversed. I said it's a lot. The King of Cups reversed, I feel like this may be somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements that is behaving, you or someone that's watery is playing a big role at the beginning of Aquarius season for you. I feel like some of you are dealing with somebody very manipulative, very controlling, very over emotional or hyper emotional, somebody that's very hard to read or like won't let their guard down. That may be you or that's someone around you. Either way, that's not the way you want to be. It's time to get really masterful with your emotions. I feel like you managing your day to day life is going to put you in a position where you can manage your spiritual and creative and emotional life in a different way. So I feel like you making choices that align with your values, making decisions and establishing boundaries that align with or that are conducive to you getting to where you want to go is going to help you get rid of or get away from some emotionally volatile people. Um, but also, I feel like it's time to confront your emotional volatility. It's time to confront your capacity for manipulation. It's time to confront your chaotic emotions. It's time to confront your emotional responses and behaviors. I feel like in some sort of way, it's just time to get masterful in your spirituality, masterful in your emotions, and in your creativity. And that will require some quality alone time. Some of you, you have plenty of alone time, but it's time to update the quality of it with the Hermit coming out next. There may be somebody with Virgo placements or Aquarius placements playing a big role, or that will help you introspect deeper into this stuff. Some of you, you start going to therapy. Some of you, cycle ends because of therapy. Some of you are having a breakthrough in therapy. I feel like there's just like, for some of you, there's like an emotional volcano that's erupting inside of you, or that you're witnessing the eruption in someone else and you're having to deal with that. And I feel like some of you choose to be alone. You choose to introvert. You choose um, like, I'll go my own way. That has come up so much. That's come up in almost every reading for Aquarius season. I'll go my own way. I'll do it myself. And that makes sense. They're the rebels. Aquarius is the rebel of the zodiac. And I feel like some of you, a mentor is helping you through a really hard emotional time, or you are mentoring or helping or guiding someone through a hard time. Some of you are Some of you are still afraid to be alone and are still tolerating fuckery because you'd rather the fuckery than to be alone. Why? Which parent displayed that to you? Where did you learn that bullshit from? Don't worry, I'll wait. I need you to really come up with an answer, because this isn't for all of you, but some of you are in really toxic ass situations and you're keeping yourself there because you don't want to be alone or you don't want to do it yourself. That's going to end up putting you in a place where you become the martyr and everybody does everything for, you do everything for everybody. Nobody does anything for you. And then you become this bitter Betty. And it's just like, you ain't nobody's martyr. But if you keep subjecting yourself to bullshit, you will be. Aquarius season is spilling all the tea. And I feel like Aquarius season is really like activating truth tellers. So there are people who may be calling you out about this. I'd rather you be lonely by yourself than you be lonely in a fucked up ass a situationship, a marriage, a relationship. No, you can go your own way. Some of you are investing in going in your own way. Some of you are, and what I like is that the hermit is on a mountaintop. You see that? What I just said, you're getting to the next mountaintop. I feel like you know what obstacles you need to scale. You know what plans you need to make. Some of you are having this like your own version of Into the Wild, your own like spiritual journey, your own like some of you, I feel like this is travel, like you going somewhere. Some of you may be going to do ayahuasca or some shit like that, or you're going to do drugs in the desert and you're like having, having this like spiritual intention around it. I feel like you need to invest in that. Some of you are just needing to invest in being alone, transmuting loneliness into satisfactory solitude, falling in love with your company. Because I can tell you one thing, baby, if you don't like being with yourself, why should I? And I can say this because I'm a Cancer fucking moon. And I'd rather be a Cancer sun than a Cancer moon, if I'm being honest with you. But here we are, I'm dealing with the chips I was given. And so I'm just saying, some of you are on the other end of that spectrum, and it's like you love your alone time, you love yourself so much, you love like being a solitary figure in your own life. You like your solitude, you like it so much that it's like other people can't access you, you know what I mean, or like it's coming off as a shield or as a defense in some sort of way. But I feel like in regardless of that, Aquarius season 2026 is really going to bring in the fruit of your labor. If you do the work, if you do the solitary work to get really stable on yourself, to really detach yourself from toxic connections, to really understand, I feel like some of you this introversion, this solitude, this isolation is so that you can analyze, why did I stay in that so long? Why did I tolerate that? Why did I ignore that red flag? Why did I let it get this far? How did we get here? Like have your own Paramore decode moment, like how did we get here? I feel like some of you are really going into that. And if you really start asking yourself that question and peeling back the layers, you will get an answer. And I feel like it will be worth the work, worth the tears, worth the emotional labor, so that you can have this change in the realm of your self-worth and in the realm of your confidence, which will bring you more money and have you starting a whole new life with the Fool and then the Sun. I love this. I feel like some of you are, Aquarius season is breaking you free of something. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I feel like you are going towards naturally offloading a lot of your emotional baggage. I'm proud of you. You need to be proud of yourself. I feel like in Aquarius season you are really choosing to pursue your wishes, your dreams. You're choosing to travel. You're choosing to invest in yourself. You're choosing to really manage yourself, to adult, to tend to yourself. I feel like you're tilling your land. You're planting your seeds. You're watering. You're pruning your bush. You're doing. You're being a good steward. That's what that feels like. Congratulations. Some of you are being a good steward of your self worth, a good steward of your money. Some of you are really influenced by this person with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements, and they're helping you grow, helping you expand, helping you understand what you truly value and what you want to invest in. Some of you, there is a yield on your investment. I feel like there is a harvest that you will be reaping from doing the work in your shadow season. You're going to get free. And I feel like you're going to get free, and the sun, the divine, is supporting you. There's so much success in this new start. Some of you are looking for a sign to leave. Yes, leave. Go. Here's your sign. Start that thing. Do that thing. Get out of here. In that relationship. Travel. Go abroad. Move abroad. Leave the US. Like whatever it is that thing is that like feels like a fucking risk. It feels crazy. Do that shit. There's success on the other side of it. I feel like there is a brand new cycle that's coming to you when it involves people with Aquarius, Aries, Leo placements. Big changes, big aha moments, big realizations around that person with Leo, Aquarius, or Aries placements. I feel like some of you have some really, really strong, grounded earth signs in your life that are a great support. There's somebody with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements that's really showing up for you and has really helped supporting you. It may not be financially, but I just feel like someone that it's like ride or die energy. I feel like there is a whole new cycle that's coming up with you and that Leo, that's coming up with you and your father. I feel like there is something about recklessness, you throwing caution to the wind, you balancing like what is an uncalculated risk versus a leap of faith. Like some of you need to answer that question more intentionally. I feel like Aquarius season is helping you offload a lot of emotional baggage. It's going to set you free. Some of you want more of a nomadic life. Some of you want extended travel. Some of you are quitting your jobs and moving, becoming like hostile people. You're going to be like backpacking the US or backpacking or just like doing things like that, like the Europeans do in their teens. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a lot of positivity. Things are on the up and up. I don't know why I want to clap for you, but I just feel like things are on the up and up. Cancer, sun, moon, and rising. The sun is coming out. You are experiencing or will be experiencing some kind of a greatness. I feel like some of you are finally turning your back way early on. Like some of you, you see a red flag and you don't miss a beat nowadays. Where you used to like, oh, I can change that. What's that? Maybe I can make the red flag. Maybe I can dye it orange. Maybe I can make that red flag a yellow flag with my help. Maybe I can fix this guy. Maybe I can heal this. Maybe I can. Namas. No, I just feel like y'all are like freeing yourself finally. But some of you are starting to understand where your emotional fuckery is mixed up in here too. You can't be putting this all on somebody else. I feel like some of you are having a real big aha moment around what your red flags are. This isn't all of you, but I feel like some of you we're dealing with somebody who was very emotionally controlling or manipulative or cold, and that drew you closer to them. You know what I mean? And it was a tactic. I feel like some of you are realizing you were manipulated, or that there is a father wound up underneath that last or that toxic relationship. I feel like some of you are being funded by your father or a sugar daddy or somebody, some kind of masculine figure, maybe helping or giving money or showing up or trying to come back around. But regardless of what's going on, the closer you get to Pisces season, I feel like the more you get to access childlike joy and wonder. I feel like you're getting back to a place of being in awe, and that is your magic. You being in a place of awe and being in a place of wonder puts you in a position where you really start to stimulate your magic. There are one, two, three fucking major arcana out here. So Aquarius season is going to be quite impactful for you, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Hydrate. It's going to be quite impactful in the realm of endings and new beginnings. Impactful by the way of solitude and analyzation and hope and wishes and light and what you focus on. I feel like there's a lot of divine rerouting, divine signs, aha moments that come by way of alone time, intentional alone time. A, Also, a lot of insight coming when you get out of your comfort zone, when you get out of, stop being a homebody, when you let yourself explore, let yourself have more of an itinerant lifestyle or more nomadic lifestyle, or you travel more or take more time off. I feel like there's a lot being revealed to you. There's lots of insight, clarity that's coming in. And I just feel like you get to reconnect and heal and mother and nurture your inner child in a different way than you have been parented. Aquarius season is not a Aquarius is not a parental sign, but it is traditionally ruled by Saturn. And Saturn is like dad. Saturn is like stern father energy. And Uranus, who is the modern ruler of Aquarius, um, was Saturn's dad, and Greek mythology. Um, Saturn had to slay Uranus. Gaia, Mother Earth, asked I don't want to tell all of this, but this may be useful to you. I don't know. The mythology is coming up for me. So Uranus, which is enlightenment, the universe, the ruler of Aquarius. Uranus was making love, or was partnered with Gaia, Mother Earth. And Uranus was really picky about his offspring, and some of them were weird, some of them were grotesque in his eyes, and the ones that he didn't like, he would have Gaia put them back up inside her, we'll say. Gaia got tired of that shit and was talking to her kids that were back up in there and was like, hey, which one of you will come out here and handle your dad? And Saturn, Kronos was like, holler, say less, give me the scythe. While they were making love, while Uranus and Gaia were making love, he pops out, chops off the family jewels, and that's how Venus got born. The sea foam that came out. Anyway, there's just something there that's, I don't know why that mythological story came up to tell you, but I just feel like there's something here about bravery. There's something about upheaval and enlightenment and knowledge and light and a success that's coming your way that I just don't think that you see coming. Be sure to check out that astrology video, the Aquarius season astrology video, and also holler at Patreon, where I'm going to go clarify all these cards. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. The links are in the description box below. Check that shit out. Let me pull back for a second. Okay, the other person with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements, I think that there's like a miscommunication or a manipulation or a coldness. And I think you need to pull back, or you need to go ahead and be honest and have the conversation that needs to be had so that you can like go your own way. I feel like there's somebody with Virgo placements that has a lot of influence on your, like, what you're seeing with your physical eyes. I feel like there are these people that are coming into your life that are going to help you analyze better, analyze from a more objective place, not viewing everything and deciding everything from an emotional place. You're getting to that point where I feel like it's easier for you to access your logic and your intuition before you make a decision, to make sure that you do both. That person with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements, I feel like is with the shit. They are down for it, here for it. There's a change in y'all's relationship. I feel like there is some sort of like, this feels like an investment. I feel like somebody is investing in you, an earth sign investing in you or supporting you or helping or encouraging you in some sort of way. I feel like there's somebody with Aries or Aquarius or Leo placements that you may see as foolish, or they are behaving foolishly. I feel like you're seeing a lot about their behavior, seeing a lot about their decisions. I feel like you don't worry about judging what other people are doing. You don't be caught up in the past. You really need to be focused on getting masterful around where you're going and what you want your new beginning to look like, because the sun is coming out. I feel like there is joy, success, fun, enlightenment, and freedom, and a real vulnerability that you want access to. And you're going to have to do it on your own. You get there on your own and you start to vibrate at a frequency that attracts other people who have done their work to get there. And then I just feel like there's so many more like-minded individuals that start to come into your life, or that you attract in. But either way, Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, life is on its way up. There is a new mountaintop to climb. And I feel like you're climbing above the bullshit. I love you. I want to clarify these cards. I'll see you over on Patreon. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. Come on, let's get into it. Turn off, fucker. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.